Hey everyone, how are you doing today? So do me a favor before we get started. I need you to hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber, I need you to hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. So today we're going to talk about the stock market and what is going on with the stock market, but in particular, we're going to talk about an article that I just read. And as you know, currently the stock is down, right? The stock market is down. So you may be aware of that. You may not be aware of that. Traders are especially aware of that. They may have taken a loss today unless they hit what is called a stop loss, which prevents them from losing. So anyway, so I'm going to talk about this article in particular. The article talks about two stocks in particular that you can invest in to become a millionaire. I'm just going to go over this article. So the 2 stocks they have listed, the first stock they have listed is in NVIDIA, and I'm sure that you are aware of the stock NVIDIA. You hear that a lot. So you know that they're the ones that make the chips. So they have actual numbers in the article. According to the article, they state that $200,000 would have turned into $659,000 in the past year. So what I want you to do is take the numbers that we gave you and plug it into your compounding calculator. Have you ever used the compounding calculator before? I want you to plug it in and see if those numbers make sense to you. According to the article, a $200,000 investment would have turned 659,000 in the past year. According to the article, NVIDIA is still just getting started, meaning that you still have a shot at becoming a millionaire if that is your desire. That's everyone's desire, and you know it. And then, some people that are watching me are already at that point. So you're just watching me for whatever reason, I feel like watching, you should be on the show being interviewed, right? So my email is below. So NVIDIA, according to the article, $200,000 investment would have turned into $659,000 in the past year. NVIDIA started, according to this article, it has an annual growth. This is according to the article. It has an annual growth of 102% over the next 5 years. So reading this word for word, it says annual growth of 102% over the next 5 years. One more. Annual growth of 102% over the next 5 years. So I'm taking that to mean annual means yearly. So yearly growth of 102% over the next 5 years, according to this article. So take that number, plug it into your calculator. So you may not, have 200,000, or it may not be in your best interest to put that much money in one stock. But what I want you to do is whatever you are willing to put in, put that number in the calculator. Put this, annual growth percentage and see what you come up with 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Okay, according to the article, $200,000 invested 5 years ago would today be worth 2.9 million. So take all these numbers whenever you get free time and plug your own situation into the calculator, right? Okay, so that's NVIDIA. According to the article, NVIDIA is just getting started. Number 2, Snowflake. So Snowflake is something that we are not really familiar with. So what it is They hold data. They hold data. They are a data warehousing company. They are into data science, data engineering. They have access for, um, data in regard to holding your data for training. So they're planning on training people to use ChatGPT and to use GPT-4. Have you heard of GPT-4? So they're gonna be training people, and they're using this company, Snowflake, to store data on their platform. So Snowflake, it's a company that has to do with data. And NVIDIA actually partnered with Snowflake. So NVIDIA is very, you know, well known, right? With Snowflake, not so well known. But those 2 are partnering together, and according to the article, these are the 2 stocks listed in artificial intelligence that could make you a millionaire. So when you get time, go on over to your compounding calculator and, just experiment with the calculator. Do that from time to time, periodically, and see what you come up with, right? So, NVIDIA, Snowflake. Keep in mind, I am not telling you to buy these stocks. This is not financial advice at all. Um, so I'm not telling you to buy these stocks. I am simply talking about this article that I read, what they're looking at in terms of artificial intelligence, what they are looking at in terms of investing, um, and it is accessible. So this is an article, and this is what they are talking about. So you know, of course, that it's not a good idea to put all of your money in one place. So you never put all of your money in one stock. I'm sure you're aware of that. I did read, this was about a couple of months ago, that they were thinking that NVIDIA could possibly be in trouble if they blocked off trading with China. Because you know we trade back and forth with China on various things, and China is one of the purchasers of these chips. So something like that, things that could happen in the future that we can't see right now. That's some of the reason why you don't just take all your money and throw it in one thing, because you don't know what's going to happen in the future, right? So, but I just thought this was a very interesting article. This has great potential. According to the article, they are just getting started. And then I will reiterate what they said about the numbers. They said if you had put $200,000 into this NVIDIA 5 years ago, you would have $2.9 million now. Okay, so 200,000, um, you don't have to have a lot of money to get started investing. So you could do like $20 a week, and that still is gonna build up. It's still gonna build up. The reason why it's building up is because of this, compound interest. So the percentage that they gave was the annual growth of 102%, right? So your money is growing for the simple fact that you have it in the stock, and you look at the interest that it is growing at, it's compounding. So small amounts of are going to be compounded. So it's better than doing nothing at all, right? So say that $200,000, say that ridiculous number, ridiculous. Say that $20 is not ridiculous. So that's about 1,000 a year. a little more than 1,000 a year. And, what I want you to do is go to your compounding calculator, put in how much what is reasonable to you, what is realistic to you, and put in the annual rate of return and see what you're gonna get in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, okay? Alright, so do me a favor. If you like this channel, I need for you to hit this like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need for you to hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss an episode. Also, I need you to leave a comment. Also, there is a link at the bottom. I need for you to check out that link at the bottom, and I need for you to share it. Okay? There's something coming up ahead, and I want you to know about it. So look at this link that I have below. All right. On your way out, don't forget, hit that like button. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.